Hi everyone, it's Jessica with Jessica's Journey. I am here for my week 12 post-op RNY Gastric Bypass surgery. I had surgery on August 21st here in Chicago, Illinois, at Rush University Hospital. Um, I went into surgery at 2:01. I came out of surgery at 2:08. 3 days later, I was 2:13. And today, I don't know if it's today because I didn't weigh myself today, but the last time I weighed myself was Friday, I think it was 179. Um, I had a little bit of a gain. I went from 180 to 181. And that lasted for about a week. I was quite disappointed and surprised because I'm only, that was at week 10 and 11, or no, week 9 and 10, and then at week 11, I went to 179. So I was quite, upset and disappointed. I was like, oh no, my fears are coming true. This isn't going to work for me, and I'm going to start gaining weight already. But I did end up losing that pound and another pound, so I went from 181 to 179. I tried on a size 14 this weekend and they fit, so I was like super excited. They were a little snug, but the 16s were a little loose, so I was excited. I didn't buy anything. I'm still gonna wear what I have right now until, I don't know, until they're like falling off. I don't want to go and spend lots of money on clothes to need them again in a couple weeks or whatever. So that's I bought some shirts. I don't mind buying shirts. I've always worn my shirts big. I am a big chested girl, so I always have had to buy my shirts a little bigger. I did buy a pair of pajamas, and they're not too bad. I bought an extra large, and I wear the shirt in an extra large, and it's fitted. It's not like skin tight, but it's fitted. I've never really worn my clothes fitted, especially pajamas. I like big, baggy, outrageous pajamas. But, it's good. I feel good wearing them. I'm like, ooh, I don't remember being an extra large. I remember for Christmas one year, my dad bought me an extra large sweatshirt, and it was like Mickey and Minnie, and I loved the sweatshirt, but it was like skin tight on me, and I just, and that was like I think maybe my early high school years. I always contributed it to, having a bigger chest. But to fit in the, extra large pajamas, like made my day. I do struggle with food. I can eat. I am getting more of a full feeling now. It's just like uncomfortable kind of weird feeling. So I don't know. Um, I it's a struggle. It's a struggle because I made the mistake of trying sweets, which I think I said before. And when I tried the bites of cake, I handled it well. No sweats, no running to the bathroom, no pain, no nothing. I do stop myself at a bite. Um, I won't try not to overdo it because I am a little afraid of dumping. There's part of me that is like, okay, I'm just going to eat a whole donut. Let's see what happens because, but then, if I eat a whole donut, then and I know I can eat a whole donut, uh, I'll keep eating a whole donut and then I'll get back to my old habits, which I really don't want to do. I don't want to have had this surgery for no point. As of right now, I'm still not diabetic. I am at the lowest weight that I can remember since my teenage years. Um, I'm sure my early teenage years I was less than 180, but my biggest recollection of my weight is I was always like 180 before I had kids, and then like 220 was was my I don't know, goal weight, or what I had on my driver's license. So this, like, I've heard quite a few people say, you know, now my driver's license is lying because I'm smaller than what I've ever put on my driver's license. So that's kind of exciting. Um, I uh, I don't know. I'm just nervous. I don't want to um, go and be, have done this all for nothing. I was working. I don't know. Um, I have a lot of issues. I have like severe depression, and I was diagnosed with MS in my early 20s, which really hasn't had an effect on me, other than I think it has had an effect with the depression and stuff. Um, I'm very hard on myself. As my husband says, I get stuck in my head. And this job that I've had, I worked at for over a month, which I'm very proud of myself. I haven't worked in 17 years, or almost 17 years, and I got this job, and I've lasted for over a month. And once I got out of training, it became more real. It's a very um, I don't know, intense kind of job. Like, you have to meet quotas, you have to watch what they call as your handle time, it's how long you're on the phone. They want you to make sales. They want you to keep customers from canceling their services, and build rapport with customers to get them talking, to be able to sell them the services that we offer. And I'm not good at it. I am a very shy, very uh, inward person. I'm an introvert. I believe that's what it's called. Very, very, inside of myself. I'm not good. Uh, I have made leaps and bounds, like, since I started working. One thing I am worried about is falling back into old patterns if I do quit this job. They offered me part-time to work from 10 to 2, which I'm going to try and see how it goes. Not sure, because like I said, it's stressful. It's like very chaotic too. Like, you have what they call coaches and other supervisory positions, like yelling, not necessarily yelling at you, but okay, look, come on, let's get this handle time down. So and so, your handle time is high, which means you're on that call too long. Or, come on, let's get this sale. The next person that gets this will get, and there's incentives to getting it. It's just really stressful. I know this isn't weight loss surgery, but this is my journey, and this is, stuff that I'm struggling with, and what I'm going through. So, I do look forward to what's to come with my weight loss surgery, with my weight loss. I hope it keeps up, and my goal has always been 150. I've always wanted to weigh 150. In all actuality, I'll still be chubby. I will still be a chubby girl. Not as big as I am now, but it'll still be chubby because I'm only 5 foot. And that's on a good day. I mean, sometimes I've been measured and they're like, well, you're just under 5 foot, but we're going to put 5 foot. So, I am a short little chubby girl, and I'm okay with that. So, I don't know. This is my journey, and I'm going to take it for everything that it is, and hopefully take it one day at a time, and hopefully keep breaking out of this shell that I've gotten myself into, and become a better person for it. Well, thanks for listening, and I will be back. I can't say I can do it weekly because I'm not good at it. I'm not good at keeping up with things. I have a hard time. So I'll be back soon, maybe after Thursday, after I go to the doctor. If not this Thursday, then I definitely will do after I go see my endocrinologist with the diabetes to let you guys know how that's all going, because that is why I had the surgery. That is what my goal was, to not be a diabetic anymore, to get off those medications. So, I mean, I didn't get to get off all my medications, and I had to add some vitamins to the mix. All my diabetes medications I'm off of, but I'm on my MS, my depression, and cholesterol. We'll see how that goes too when I go back to the doctor. So, all right, thanks for listening and watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the support. If anybody has anything they'd like to say, please do. I would love to hear from everybody and anybody. You know, any tips, tricks, whatever. Oh, one thing that I do struggle with is I have not at all done any exercise. None at all. And then I think to myself, wow, could you imagine what a difference would be if I actually got some exercise in. At first it was, that I was straight out of surgery, and then I started working in the crazy hours I was working, 11 to 7. It's like I felt like it was all day. By the time I get home, I just wanted to be with my kids, mainly my youngest, because, he's never been, I have not worked since he was born, and he's 10 now. So it was a big struggle. It was always, me and him, me and him, me and him. I mean, my other two, they're 22 and one will be 20 this Saturday. It was kind of rough. Well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed what you watched. If you have any questions, like I said, comment below, and I'll get back to everybody. Thanks. Bye.